Okay, hello everyone. Welcome to Talk Malaysia today, the podcast where we discuss current is the issues happening in our society. I'm Liu Haowen from Lincoln University, your host for today. And next one.
Hi everyone, I'm Huang Zhihao and I'm excited because today's topic is very relevant, especially for parents and teenagers.
Hello, everyone. I'm Xivitan. This issue is quite controversial, but I think it's important we talk about it openly.
Hi everyone, I'm Cao Yuling. This topic is interesting because it involves children, technology, safety, and law.
And next one. All right. Today we are discussing a statement made by Communications Minister Danko Sari Fadize. He mentioned that children under the age of 16 are not allowed to open their own social media accounts. This statement has sparked a lot of debate among Malaysians. Some people agree because they want to protect children, while others feel it may be too strict or difficult to enforce. So today we will share our group opinion, discuss the pros and cons, and suggest what can be done realistically. So before we go deeper, let's clarify what this policy actually means. The minister's statements suggests that children below 16 should not be allowed to create accounts on platforms like TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, or like X. So basically, if you are 15 years old or younger, you cannot legally sign up for your own account. Huang, what do you think about this statement?
Honestly, I understand why the government wants to introduce the rule. Children today spend too much time on social media, and sometimes they are exposed to dangerous content. But this kind of policy should be introduced carefully. We can see a lot of cases of cyberbullying, online scams, inappropriate videos, and even predators pretending to be teenagers. So, the intention behind this rule is clearly to protect children.
I agree, social media is not always safe. The problem is that children can easily be influenced. For example, many young teenagers follow harmful trends like dangerous challenges, unhealthy dieting content, or violent videos. Some even get addicted to social media and ignore their studies.
Yes, and there's also privacy issues. Children may not understand the importance of keeping their personal information private. They might share their school name, location, family details, or even photos that could be misused.
Exactly. So the government seems concerned about children's safety online, but the question is, should banning children under 16 from opening accounts be the best solution or really beneficial? So let's move to the next part. Let's discuss why this rule might actually be beneficial.
Sure, I think the biggest benefit is reducing exposure to harmful content. Social media algorithms push content that keeps users addicted. For children, this could mean violent videos, pornography, fake news, or even extremist content. If children under 16 are restricted, they might spend more time on healthier activities like sports, reading, or spending time with family.
I want to add something. Cyberbullying is a huge issue. Many teenagers are bullied online because of their appearance, background, or opinions. And the problem is cyberbullying doesn't stop after school, it follows them home. Some children become depressed or anxious. In extreme cases, it could even lead to self-harm. So, restricting social media could reduce the chance of children being bullied.
So another important point is online grooming. There are many cases where adults pretend to be teenagers online. So they build trust and then manipulate children emotionally. Some even trick them into sending inappropriate pictures or meetings in real life and even cheating their money. And also, we know that children are easier targets because they are emotionally vulnerable. So, from a safety point of view, banning children under 16 from having accounts could reduce this risk.
That's true. It could also help with mental health. Studies shows if social media can cause stress, anxiety, and low self-esteem because teenagers compare themselves with influencers or friends. A child might see edited photos and think they're not good enough. They may chase likes, comments, and online validation. So the rule might reduce unhealthy pressure.
Yes, and children today are also easily influenced by influencers who promote unrealistic lifestyles. Some influencers show luxury cars, expensive food, and designer clothes. Teenagers might feel insecure or pressed to spend money.
Also, misinformation spreads easily. Children might believe fake news without checking. For example, fake health tips, conspiracy theories, or even harmful advice.
And don't forget, there's also the issues of screen time addiction. Children can spend 6 to 10 hours scrolling in social media every day. That affects sleep quality, focus in class, and family relationships.
So, overall, we can see many reasons why the government may want this rule. It could protect children's mental health, privacy, safety, and even academic performance.
Now let's talk about the other side. Some people disagree about with this rule. Why? Huang, what's your view?
Personally, I think the intention is good, but the implementation is very difficult. First, children can easily lie about their age. Most social media platforms only ask for your date of birth. A 13-year-old can simply enter 2000 and suddenly they are 24 years old. So even if the government says under 16 cannot create accounts, it might not stop them.
Yes, enforcement is a big challenge. Unless the government requires identity verification, children will still find ways around it. But if identity verification is required, then we'll have another issue, privacy. People might worry about giving their IC number to social media companies.
Exactly. Many people might not feel comfortable uploading their identity documents online. We already hear cases of data leaks. If social media companies store IC information, what if hackers steal it? That could lead to identity theft or scams.
Good point. Another problem is that social media is not always negative. It has positive benefits too. For example, teenagers use social media to learn new skills like video editing, language learning, cooking, and even business. Sure. Do you think banning them completely might limit their opportunities?
Yes, I do. Many young teenagers are creative. They create art, music, short films, and educational content. Some even earn income. So, if we block them completely, we might block their potential. Also, teenagers use social media to communicate with friends. It helps them socialize, especially those who are shy or introverted.
And today, social media is also a source of information. Many students learn about scholarships, competitions, and study resources through social media. So, banning it might cut them off from useful knowledge.
Another issue is that children may still access social media secretly. If parents and the government ban it, they may create fake accounts without supervision. That could be even more dangerous. If children hide their online activity, parents won't know what they are exposed to.
That's true. Sometimes street bans make the situation worse. Children may become ridiculous and explore risky content in secret. Also, some argue that children need to learn digital responsibility early. If they only start using social media at 16, they might still be unprepared.
Yes, instead of banning, maybe we should teach digital literacy. Teach children how to protect privacy, avoid scams, and handle cyberbullying.
Because in the future, social media will be part of work life too. Networking, marketing, communication, it's everywhere. So children should learn how to use it responsibly rather than being totally banned.
So now let's give our group opinion. Do we agree or disagree with the statement by Mr. Fahi Fadazil? I will start first. In my opinion, I agree with the goal of protecting children, but I think banning under 16 completely may not be so realistic. Instead, it should be controlled
suppose-
and monitored. Juan, what about you?
I agree with you. I support stronger restrictions, but not a full ban. Maybe children under 16 should only be allowed to have accounts under parental supervision. For example, parents should approve the account or monitor their activity.
For me, I partially agree with the minister. I think children under 13 should not have accounts at all because they are too young. But for ages 13 to 15, it should be limited, not banned. Maybe they can use social media but with strict privacy settings and time limits.
I agree with the group. The idea is good, but banning alone is not enough. The best solution is a combination of laws, platform responsibility, and parental guidance. If not, children will still access social media secretly.
So, overall, our group opinion is we support children protection online, but we believe a full ban under 16 is difficult to enforce, and we suggest controlled access with supervision instead. So before we end, let's give some realistic suggestions. Juan, what's your suggestion?
I think social media companies should improve their safety systems. For example, better age verification, stronger reporting systems, automatically blocking harmful content for minors, more parental control features. They should take responsibility too, not only the government.
My suggestion is schools should teach digital safety. Just like we teach road safety, we should teach online safety. Children should learn how to avoid scams, how to report bullying, how to protect their privacy, how to use social media responsibly.
And parents also play a big role. Parents should not just give a phone and ignore. They should guide children, check what apps they use, and communicate openly. Instead of scolding, parents should create trust so children feel safe to share problems.
I agree. Finally, the government can also create a clear policy and cooperate with platforms like TikTok and Instagram. Instead of banning completely, they can require social media platforms to provide a teen mode with limited screen time, restricted adult content, disable private messaging with the strangers, and also the stronger privacy by default. Alright everyone, that's the end of today's discussion. To summarize, our group believes that protecting children online is extremely important. Social media can be harmful if not controlled, but banning children under 16 from opening accounts may not fully solve the problem. The best approach is to combine government regulation, social platform responsibility, parental monitoring, and education.
Yes, children should be protected, but they also need guidance, not only restrictions.
Social media is powerful, so we must teach young people to use it wisely.
Exactly. Safety comes from awareness and responsible use.
Thank you everyone for listening to Top Malaysia today. If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Drop your opinion in the comments. Do you agree that children under 16 should not open their own social media accounts? Until next time, stay safe and stay informed. Thank you for your listening.